What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. As y'all can see today, we're gonna be doing a March Madness bracket. There is, I think, two more days to do this bracket, so I want to get on here and do one. Even as a football fan, who I've maybe watched like one basketball game all year. It's always fun to fill out a March Madness bracket, so I thought, why not get on here and do one? Yeah, we're just gonna get right into this. So, starting at the top here in the East, we're not gonna think too much about this one. I know Duke is a powerhouse. They have Cameron Boozer, who's averaging 22 and a half a game. Very good team. I'm probably gonna take every one seed. I'm gonna try, obviously, to get all these picks right. I'm not just throwing random stuff out. Ohio State TCU, this is gonna be a fun one. 2.5, 1.7. Ohio State's actually pretty favored to win, but 9 seeds always give up a fight. I'm probably still gonna go OSU here. I could see TCU winning it, but we'll go Ohio State. St. John's. We'll go Kansas here. This one could be interesting. South Florida, almost they held in there with Alabama. Louisville held in with Kentucky. Yeah, Louisville's solid. Kind of got beat, but they held in there. Nah, low key, I'm gonna pick the upset. Like, South Florida doesn't look that bad. Louisville's pretty heavily favored, but upsets always happen in March Madness. 7.7. Louisville's probably gonna win it, but you gotta pick an upset. I feel like that one is not a bad pick. Go Michigan State. I know UCF is gonna be a upset watch kind of team. They beat Kansas. They beat BYU. Beat Texas Tech. That's not bad. UCLA held in there with Arizona. Held in there with Gonzaga. Beat Purdue. I don't think any of these teams are going to make it very far. Could this be another upset? Could, but I'm going to take UCLA. And then I'm going to take UConn over Furman. Moving down to the South, I'm going to take Florida. I don't know, Clemson or Iowa. This one looks close. Wow, 51% to 49%. Barely lost. Held in there with Duke twice. Beat North Carolina, lost to North Carolina, Iowa. They kind of just held in there on a lot of these games. Both these teams look solid. But screw it, I'm going to take Clemson. I guess it's kind of an upset, but they are the higher seed. I really like Vandy just from everything that I've seen out of Vandy with their wins and their losses. I'm going to take Vandy here. We're going to take Nebraska or Troy. I feel like Troy could be sneaky, but I'm still going to go and take Nebraska here. Moving down, North Carolina, VCU. I'm going to take NC. Take Illinois. I'm probably going to take St. Mary's here, but this is another close one. Well, there's my Auburn Tigers. We actually beat A&M, but Tennessee. Okay. A&M kind of just hangs in there with everybody, but can't really win. Oh wait, we didn't beat A&M. We lost to A&M. What am I saying? That's not really a great win though for A&M. They did beat Kentucky though. Lost to Texas. I think A&M's probably gonna lose this game. Although, I don't know. You know what, low key, give me A&M. Give me A&M. Screw it. I'll take Houston down here. Moving up, we'll take Arizona. Take Villanova. We'll take Wisconsin. Take Arkansas. I've seen a lot of buzz around Arkansas. I know they got. I'm pretty sure they got John Calipari down there. I know he's a solid coach. God dang, Florida just whooped them. But outside of that, I know they're a team that they barely lost to Duke though. They're a sneaky team to make a deep run. BYU, we'll take BYU. We'll take Gonzaga. We'll take. I low key think I'm gonna take Missouri in this one. Um, we'll go. We'll go. I think I'm gonna go Missouri, man. I like Missouri to beat Miami. We'll go with that. We'll go Purdue here. We'll go Michigan. St. Louis is a team that could beat Georgia. Georgia's not something. They're not super special. St. Louis beat Santa Clara. Didn't really beat anyone outside that. I'm gonna go pick the upset. We'll go St. Louis. I'll pick Tech, Alabama, Tennessee. Pick Virginia. This is another one I could see an upset happen, but I already picked 2 10 seeds. I think Texas A&M, and up here I think we picked Missouri. Yeah, I'll take Kentucky, and then we'll take Iowa State. Moving back up into the round of 32, we'll take Duke, St. John's, or Kansas. This is going to be a really close one. Kansas, I mean, man. Houston, Iowa State. St. John's lost to Auburn. They lost to us, bro. That alone makes me want to take Kansas because Auburn was not good this year. Kentucky beat them. UConn beat them. They did beat Villanova. Man, I think I'm gonna go Kansas here. I think that's a good pick. Kansas. Okay, South Florida, Michigan State. I think I'm gonna go Michigan State here. Yeah, we'll go Michigan State. UCLA or UConn, we're probably just gonna go UConn here. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Pretty chalk in the East. Moving down to the South, we'll take Florida over Clemson. This one could be interesting right here. Vandy or Nebraska. I don't really know a whole lot. Like I said, I don't know a whole lot about basketball. I do know Vandy started 16-0. I heard about that. Leading scorers, propelling offense. Man, I really like Vandy. Can we talk about how Vandy just like randomly is just good at every sport? Like, what is that? Vandy's just randomly super good. I mean, okay. Screw it. We're just gonna take Vandy and move on. I think Nebraska's a good team though. Like they beat Michigan State, barely lost to Michigan. Like this is probably one of these two teams I think is gonna make a sneaky run. North Carolina, Illinois, man, UNC UNC's another team that could make some noise. Caleb Wilson. You know what? I'm gonna take NC. Screw it. Say NC pulls off that upset. A&M or Houston. I'm just gonna go Houston. I don't think A&M's that great. Moving on to the West, we got Arizona. We're just gonna take them. I'm gonna take Arkansas over Wisconsin. I think Wisconsin's a solid team, but they did beat Michigan. I do like Michigan. They also beat, man, they're actually really solid. But I like Arkansas a little bit more, so I'll take Arkansas. BYU or Gonzaga. I know they got AJ. I know this is he was like the #1 recruit in the country. Dang, 25 points a game. Are you kidding me? I mean, I know in basketball it only takes one player to get hot and then win a game. That's why basketball, like anything can happen. A lot of people favor Gonzaga here. But upsets do happen. I'm going to say BYU. Missouri or Purdue. Let's take Purdue. Yeah, let's take Purdue here. So, are we chalk again? No. We had a 6 seed over a 3 seed. Were we chalk down here? Not super chalk. We are going to go Michigan over St. Louis. Alabama, Texas Tech. Alabama, Texas Tech. I do know Aiden Holloway just got arrested. I do know that happened. So that's one of their leading scorers gone. Tech isn't a bad team. They beat Duke. They beat Houston. They beat Arizona. Wait. Is Arizona a 2 seed? No, Arizona's a 1 seed. Duke's a 1 seed. Did they beat... Did Texas Tech beat... No, Houston's a 2 seed. That's where I'm... Yeah. But still, Tech beat 2 1 seeds. And Tech might be a sneaky team. You know what? I know Alabama scores a lot of points, but low-key, I'm going to take Tech. I think it's a little bit of an upset there, but I actually think Tech's going to win this game. Yeah, 91 points a game is pretty good. I'm still going to take Tech, and I'm an Auburn fan, so this makes me happy. So we'll take Tech there. Tennessee, Virginia. Virginia. Virginia looks solid, but Tennessee also looks solid. We'll take Tennessee. Screw it. Virginia or Kentucky or Iowa State. Kentucky. I know Kentucky's good. I'm pretty sure Kentucky's either really good or really bad. But I don't think I can take them over Iowa State. Yeah, I'm still going to go Iowa State, but that could be an upset. All right, moving on up. Sweet 16. I'm going to go ahead and take Duke and UConn or Michigan State. UConn or Michigan State. Low-key, give me the upset. I'll take Michigan State. Why not? Moving down, Florida or Vandy. I feel like, guys, this could be a sneaky game. I mean, they both played. Oh, they actually played each other twice. At Vandy. So Florida beat Vandy by 4 at Vandy. But Vandy absolutely crushed them at Florida. Vandy also beat Bama. They also beat Kentucky. Beat Tennessee most times. Arkansas beat them. I'm gonna take Vandy in the upset. That's gonna be my first 1 seed to get upset. We're gonna take Vandy going all the way to the Elite Eight. I mean, why not? North Carolina, Houston. I just know Houston. I mean, UNC. All it takes is one player. All it takes is one player. Houston has actually lost a lot of games, but Houston's usually good in these games. I know they went to the championship last year. I'll take Houston. I'll take Houston over North Carolina. Why not? Moving on up. Okay, Arizona, Arkansas. This is a good one. This is a really good one. Dude, Arkansas is just such a sneaky team. And I'm saying all this from literally not watching a single game from any of these teams, but just from what I'm looking at, like 25% low-key ain't that bad. Like, that's low-key good odds. And you gotta pick upsets. It's always gonna happen. I'm gonna take Arkansas. I feel like my SEC bias is showing. Did it really just reset? Alright guys, we're back. It just like reset for some reason. I don't know why. Anyways, I think my SEC bias is low-key showing with Arkansas and Vandy making it to the Elite Eight, but whatever. Who's next? BYU or Purdue? BYU or Purdue? I think Purdue could just be a overrated team. Like, but at the same time, BYU lost a lot of games too. Who did they both play? Anybody? Iowa State. Purdue got smacked. I'm gonna take BYU. I know that I'm taking a lot of upsets, but I think the West is gonna be a big upset bracket. Like you could see BYU make a run. You could see Missouri make a run. You could see Arkansas. I think Arkansas is gonna make a run. You could see Wisconsin make a run. Moving down, Michigan, Texas Tech. Did they play each other? I don't think so. I like Tech, but I think I like Michigan more. I like Tech, but I think I like Michigan more. I'm gonna take Michigan. Moving down, Tennessee, Iowa State. I picked a lot of upsets. Tennessee looks like they can be solid, but I'm gonna take Iowa State just to get the job done. So we had two 2 seeds, 2 1 seeds, and what? A 4 seed, a 3 seed, 2 5 seeds. No, 1 5 seed. Okay, it's pretty balanced. Duke, Michigan State. I think let's just not overthink this one. Duke has Cameron Boozer. Only takes one player to take over this game. It'll be close. I mean, Duke barely beat them in that one. Man, this one, I don't think Duke's just like impossible to beat, but I am still going to take Duke here because all it takes is one player. And I think yeah, I don't know. The one seeds have won 16 of 19 meetings. Yeah, I'm gonna take Duke. I'm gonna take Duke there. All right, moving down. Interesting matchup: Houston or Vandy. Houston or Vandy. Vandy has some good wins. Started 16-0. Houston has some losses. I'm going to pull another upset. We're going to have Vandy going all the way to the Final Four. Up here, Arkansas or BYU. I mean, Arkansas barely lost to Duke. They also beat Vandy twice. But it just depends what Arkansas team. BYU, nah. I'll take Arkansas. I guess this SEC bias is coming out, but like, I could see this happen. Maybe Houston beats Vandy. That may make more sense, but screw it. We'll take it. I'm gonna take Michigan here. I really like this Michigan team. Duke or Michigan, or Duke or Vandy. I think this is where Vandy's streak is gonna end. I don't think this is impossible for them to win, but I'm gonna take Duke. Michigan, Arkansas. This is an interesting one. Man, Michigan wins. Michigan wins a lot. I like Arkansas, but the big games might be too big for them. I'm going to take Michigan. I think this is probably the most obvious matchup. So we're going to take... Who do we take here? Like, I know most people are going to take Duke. But why not switch it up and take Michigan? Duke did beat Michigan once. Only like 2 or 3 weeks ago. But they barely beat them. All it takes is one player, but I'm going to take, man, 50-50 down the line. Wow. I'm going to take Michigan. I'm going to take Michigan. They get there, get back, get the upset. We're going to say Michigan is your tourney winner. We'll go what? What's a good score? Like 150? Is that a good score? 155 maybe? I don't know basketball, man. We'll go 160. 80 points each. Sounds about right. No. We'll go 75 each. What is that, like 155? Something like that. We'll go with that. How do I submit this? I don't even know how to submit the bracket. Where in the world? Alright, here we go, guys. This is my bracket. I went and made like a bunch of other ones too. So we'll see if any of my brackets can do anything good. But this is my main bracket. Duke, Vandy, Arkansas, Michigan. Why not? Michigan with the win. Let me know what y'all think. Football fan makes a March Madness bracket. I think it's alright. We'll see how many points I can get. And yeah, we'll see how I do. 154. I definitely didn't mean to do 154, but whatever. Yeah, so that's my bracket, guys. Peace.